to tell you? So
Nah, hell no. Nah.
Yo, stop asking me to pay for you, bro. Yo.
Dirty Mac. If you were to ask me why I enjoy it so much, I would really have any words to express my love and support. Ever since we started following each other, we couldn't put a stop to it. I mean, you could damn near call it an addiction at this point, but like any other addiction, it can only bring harm in the long run. And I fear that one of us might perish without the support that we once hold dearly in our hearts. Now, if you guys have seen some of my previous videos, then you would know that your boy didn't really hang out with girls up until recently, where I gained a little more confidence and, you know, I started approaching girls and making friends and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And ever since I started getting XP by interacting with girls, going on dates, making girlfriends, not girlfriend, but girlfriends, and just hanging out with girls in general, you know what I'm saying? Now, like any RPG, once you start getting enough XP, you start to evolve and you learn new moveset. Now in my case, I had learned a new move, notoriously known as DIRTYMACKING, aka Sabotage, and I was now part of the big league. I had studied the many different ways of DIRTYMACKING by watching many streamers doing it to each other while surrounded by many different ladies to witness their murders. Now for those wondering, what exactly is DIRTYMACKING? Well, to put it bluntly, DIRTYMACKING is a sport where multiple dudes, while surrounded by beautiful women, try their best to sabotage each other for the love of the game. Of course, sometimes some people might hold some type of grudge, you know what I'm saying, not be a good sportsman. Anyways, after becoming way more knowledgeable about it, I decided to test my skills out, and thankfully, an opportunity had been granted to me. So one of my homegirls invited me to a hangout with her other friend, to a little friendly two-mans, right? Where we would go to a party and then hang out, eat some food, whatever. So I invited my dog. Everybody got in the car and we were just chilling, honestly, getting to know each other, having peaceful conversation, nothing too crazy, right? And I kind of hesitated if I wanted to turn this bitch upside down or not. But then, the first shot was fired. And it wasn't even me, bruh. It wasn't even me. So, he randomly brought up the one time I accidentally stalked a girl. Now, for those who are curious, it did actually happen. And y'all can check out my first video on this channel if you are curious about the entire backstory behind it. Anyways, back on track. After he brought up the situation, a brief moment of silence occurred. Everybody got quiet. Shit got awkward pretty quickly. And then the girl just brushed it over and started talking again about some other shit, unrelated, right? Now, while they were talking, I phased out for a couple minutes, and I was thinking about a way to retaliate because I can't let that shit slide. No. So I brought up a girl that he used to talk to and lied about him still being in touch with her, which was pretty effective since they actually thought it was real. And knowing that, this might have been a massive red flag in her eyes. Just like that, I had scored for the first time, and it felt amazing, bro. But shit wasn't all rainbows and sunshine, bro, because he brought up one of my darkest times, where essentially I shitted on myself while playing basketball with the bros. And this was a critical hit, cause I'm telling y'all, this started laughing so fucking hard. Including the girls. Yes, everybody started laughing in the car. And it was really on my ass for this, bro. They started questioning me, how the fuck does a grown-ass man let that shit happen to himself? And I didn't really have shit to retaliate, bro. And thus, this marks the end of my first game in the DIRTYMACKING Olympic League or whatever. Shit, I don't know. But yeah, ever since I told myself that I couldn't let that shit slide, bro. That wasn't the last straw. I will slide back eventually, man. So a couple months later, and me and the bros decided to go to the Autumn Fair. Now, if you ever been to Autumn Fair, then you would know that a lot of ladies will be there. And this is the perfect opportunity to DIRTYMACK. Now, I did go to the fair with the same mindset that I had for the 2 minutes. If I get shot first, retaliate. Expect this time, I had to go big. So we were out there having fun. Nothing really happened until we were heading out, and we saw a group of girls in front of us. And my homeboy was planning something deviant. Now, to add a little more context, I did low-key did it to myself because I was being annoying the entire time. So he approached a group of girls and tried to put me on the spot by telling one of the girls that I wanted her number. I tried to sneak away, but then he grabbed my shoulders and pulled me in the middle of the group. And I was stressed the fuck out. But then I had to lock in. So I played along, introduced myself, told her my name. But then she cuffed me off and asked me for my age. So I told her that I was 20. And then she said that she was iPhone 17. So I told her, have a great night, and ran away ASAP. I crashed the fuck out and lost even more aura when my glasses fell down and broke, bro, while running. Bro, I was so down, bro. I was so down. My mans were laughing hard as hell, per usual. So then I locked in and remembered my ways as a Dirty Macking D1 elite player. So I altered. I pressed R. I used my hidden ability. I went crazy. We were surrounded by many people, including ladies. And then I screamed at the top of my lungs. This guy next to me got STD!
Oh, brother.
I ain't gonna lie, I think my parents will kill me.
But yeah, at this moment, I felt like I was the strongest of the day. The honored one, the white man, the shadow monarch. And as you could expect, the same group of girls that my homeboy approached started laughing. Another group of girls right in front of us started laughing. Many people were looking at us crazy. And I was just there having the time of my life, man, because I had made like probably one of the best buzzer beater ever, man. For a brief period, my homeboy next to me was in the spotlight, but all for the wrong reason. I had officially done it. I had reached the flow state of Dirty Macking. Ever since, me and my dog been at it, and every time that we had the opportunity to Dirty Mack each other, sabotage, we go at each other. Because to us, it ain't just sabotaging, it is a sport that should be in the Olympic. Nah, never mind, bro. I take that back. Let's abolish Dirty Macking for 2036, bro. I'm tired of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Also, I just want to say thank y'all for the amount of support that I received in my last video, man. Y'all went crazy. I'm gonna keep going crazy too. But yeah, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves and peace out.